Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now I've got a quick one for you today, a pain cave update for 2025, and there have been a few changes since the last time I made one of these videos. Now, as I've said previously, I don't have a load of room to Zwift, and this is also sort of doubles up as my office area and as a bedroom when we do have guests over. And you can see here that I don't actually have any wardrobes in this room anymore. I have got this little thing on the wall here, which is actually a brilliant space saver. As you can see, this is a fold down bed. Now, I don't want to spend a load of time on this, but for those of you that perhaps do have guests come over and do use a room for this sort of thing as well, then these fold down beds are an absolute game changer. And it's just meant that you don't keep a bed that perhaps isn't used all the time in the room. Folds away, perfect, very comfortable, and yeah, hopefully that's a good idea for some of you out there. Anyway, I've got some of those fashionable wooden decor panels on the wall and a couple of cycling pictures here that I think I got for Christmas. And here is my kind of main setup. You see more pictures on the wall. But the major thing that's changed is I don't have Apple TV anymore. I've got the mini Mac M4 Pro, which has been a game changer to me. It means I can record in 4K, which is amazing. It's so much better. I mean, the quality is so much better using that. And the other thing that I've done is also get a slightly longer TV arm because I wanted more of an immersive experience. Now, for me, Zwifting is all about that, you know, keeping myself interested on the bike, whether it be racing or training. And I just want to make sure that I've got the best kind of angles and, you know, of the TV. For some people, it's, you know, you don't worry about that, but for me, I do. And, you know, this arm is a slightly longer one than your standard, but it just means that when I'm Zwifting, and I know that probably looks quite close there, but it's not as close as it looks. It just means that, you know, everything is right in front of me and I can have half of the monitor of, you know, Zwift and then half of it watching YouTube or whatever. So, as I say, having the Mac Mini or M4 Mini Mac is or has been a game changer. And also extending the arm so it's a bit closer, more immersive, means the fan still gets me. It's been absolutely brilliant. So, you know, hopefully for a few of you, that will also, you know, you can have a little play around with something like that. And you can see the TV folds away quite easily as well back onto the wall when I do want to, you know, do other things like work or play on the Xbox or whatever. Anyway, you can see here that I've changed the mat that I had on the floor to a small piece of plywood that I painted black. It's just a little bit more sturdy with the Kickr, and it keeps the carpet nice and clean. And just having a mat there, I have to admit, it does, you know, put a mark on the carpet. So now it doesn't. Still got the Bianchi Ultra XR4 as my physique saddle. I've got some new handlebars, but overall really happy with the setup. You can see I've got a little neon light there. Once again, that's a fashion thing to do apparently, and a little Zwift figurine. So really happy with my setup coming into obviously Zwift season proper. But yeah, hopefully that's given you a few ideas there, especially if you've got a very small space available to you. But I'm happy with it, and it's a really comfortable room. Anyway, drop me a comment or a like or a subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.